Hey, how's it going guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing Kill la Kill the game. This is the new arena fighting game based on the popular anime with the same name. Developed by A+ Games and published by Arc System Works, Kill la Kill will be dropping on the 26th of July for the PC, PS4 and Switch. Sorry Xbox. First of all, let's start out by taking a look at the core mechanics of the game. We have 3 different attack buttons for long-ranged attacks, close-ranged attacks, and guard break. And then as we build up our SP gauge during the fight, which is the one located just below our health gauge, we can use our special attacks, which again are associated with the previous ones. We have a special long-ranged attack, a special close-ranged attack, and a special guard break attack. On top of that, we can also activate Bloody Valor, which if successful, we build up our Valor counter. Once we have at least 2 Valor charges or more, one of our special attacks will change out for a special super attack, which are a little bit more flashier. Then finally, if we build our Valor counter all the way up to 3, we can execute our character's ultimate finisher move that will automatically put an end to the fight upon completion. And damn, I must say that most of these finisher moves look absolutely stunning. To be honest, the visuals in general on this game are really well done, both in combat and in the cutscenes. This makes it so the story mode especially feels very immersive, as if you were watching an anime just with interactive fight scenes, which is exactly what this sort of game should feel like in my opinion. Now we're on the topic of the story, the first thing that stands out is how short the story mode is. There are 2 main storylines to complete, one with Satsuki and the other one with Ryoko. You will need to finish most of the chapters in the game to unlock the other game modes such as survival mode and online ranked matches. Now you can easily finish both of the storylines combined in, I would say, less than 5 hours. This can be done even quicker if you really want to by skipping the cutscenes, but that would kind of ruin the entire point of the game. But hey, if you just want to play online ASAP, that option is always there for you. As you can always just jump into the gallery later on and rewatch any cutscenes whenever you like. Apart from, as we mentioned before, the story being quite short, it is actually really good, whether you've watched the anime or not. As far as the roster goes, by the time you finish both storylines, you'll have 8 characters unlocked. Well, 10 if you count Ryuko and Satsuki's dual wielding forms that have different movesets, with apparently also 2 new characters coming as free DLC upon release date. Even with those characters, this is a pretty small roster for a fighting game, but each character's moveset are unique enough to keep things interesting, at least for a while, as I'm sure we'll probably see more characters added later on. Something else that stands out in a good way is the option to choose between English and Japanese voices, which both sound pretty good, as I feel like this is one of those options that kind of gets overlooked very often in these sort of games, but I'm really glad it's got it. Overall, I feel like hardcore fans of the Kill la Kill anime will love the game, as it's very enjoyable and each of the attacks feels so satisfying when they impact on the enemy, making replayability value higher by keeping the fights fun. However, the €60 price tag is definitely just not justified in my opinion. Especially if you don't really care for the anime and just want a fun arena fighting game to play, there just isn't enough content to make it worth that price. While I haven't had a chance to try out the online, as the game is still a week away from release, I don't think it's going to be a very competitive game, even in ranked matches compared to other similar games of the genre. So for my conclusion, I would say it's a great game, it's so much fun to play, but I would probably wait for it to be on sale, unless, like mentioned before, if you're a huge fan of the anime, you will probably get enough enjoyment out of it, even paying full price. So I hope you did find this video helpful guys. If you do have any questions whatsoever about the game, please do leave them in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions that I can. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we'll see you next time.